Did Serena Williams just diss Meghan and Harry right to their faces? Welcome to Popcorn Palace. I am Andy Signor. If you missed my rundown on Prince Harry's speech, oh God, you can watch that one. And we just posted that late last night. But I wanted to share today's video with the debate that's already been going around. I was lucky enough to be on with the Sidley twins and the Real Housewives recap last night as we were watching. And we were reacting to this said clip. If you missed it, I'm sure some of you saw it. Let's watch it again. Here is Serena Williams doing a joke at the expense of Harry and Meghan. I got thoughts. Let's watch it again.
It's, well, actually only pretty often that I get to be in a room with actual royalty. And tonight is no exception.
Clearly like a bad joke that was written. I don't think she read these jokes prior. There was a joke prior where she was going to make a joke about the roast of Tom Brady. And then we're going to talk about the jiu-jitsu coach. And she literally cut it in the moment. Like, actually, no, I don't want to talk about someone's family. It really feels like she just showed up and read a prompter. And so she was like, it's not often I'm around royalty. Someone clearly wrote for her, but she's like, actually I am because I'm friends with Meghan. So she changed. That's the vibe I got from that beginning. But here we are, her jab at Meghan and Harry.
Prince Harry and Meghan are here. Let's give it up for them. But please, Harry and Meghan, try not to breathe too much tonight because this is my night. And I don't want to be overshadowed by the accusations that you guys are taking up too much oxygen, okay? In all seriousness, I know a lot of kids look up to us athletes.
Okay. What?
And I want to say to the
what
tonight, because this is my night. And
now, look, that alone is the jab that I think is most offensive. Enough about you. It's my night. You like to make everything about you, whether she meant it or not. It is a jab. But the joke is clearly like a polite jab, if you will.
I don't want to be overshadowed by the accusations that you guys are taking up too much oxygen.
The accusations that you're taking up too much oxygen. Like, what does that even mean? This is like the dumbest half joke. It's a joke that's attempting to victimize them, poking at them while victimizing. And the more I hear it now, I've played it a few times, I actually am more disgusted by the joke. I don't think it's enough of a slam. There's a slight little diss, but it's a diss at like almost the people who are mean at them. If you catch it, do you guys get that vibe?
Okay.
Like he laughs and then plays serious, and Meghan's all like, "Oh, my friend Serena's, she's volleying at me." Is that the right tennis term? Look at the reaction again.
By the accusations that you guys are taking up too much oxygen. Okay. In all seriousness, I know.
But they are. Like, let's keep it a buck. They are taking up too much oxygen. They always are. But they're playing nice. It was a softball tennis lob from Serena, who, again, like I was saying, was clearly not really reading this script. And it begs the question, like, who wrote it? What was the intent? Was she trying to knock? I think they were trying to like we want to poke fun at you guys in a way that's respectful but fair. But ultimately makes people go, oh, we like them. They joked at themselves. That's how it plays to me. So I'm actually going to change my mind. This is not a diss. This is not the slam everyone's hoping it is and some are saying it is. To me, this is a incredibly soft hit and an attempt to make them seem like victims, an attempt to make them humanized, if you will, right? To make them seem more, oh, like us. Oh, why are people so hard on them? And I got to say, I don't like it. I don't like it, Serena.
And it's going so well that, and tonight
I don't like it. I don't like it. So I am
all that.
Overall.
After all of that, still don't pick a fight with Kendrick.
They not like us.
Oh, he keeps she was trying her best. I'm trying to get this reaction again.
Season.
Oh, wait, I went too far. I went too far. Anyway, I digress.
Actual royalty. And tonight is no exception.
There they are. There they are. Okay, this is what I want to look at. So who's this lady behind giving the laser eyes? Like, how did you guys get in front of us? Look, I can't be mad at the fact at their team for doing what PR is supposed to do. Of all the appearances they've done up to now, this one was their best one, guys. I'm sorry if you don't want to hear it, but it was. Now, I know it's bullshit. I'm aware. But a lot of people are going to watch this and not understand it. This was the first win I will give them Granted, it's sleazy, and I think it's a sham, but more often than not, people in the know that aren't subscribed here, that don't know the truth about them, they're going to buy this. They're going to look like they showed up to a fancy award and were awarded a real award. And I didn't know about Harry's charitable efforts with veterans. Wow, he's so wonderful. And look how supportive his wife was, standing there by his side. This was like the first time she didn't get up. So as much as I want to hate, I do wonder, are they getting the notes? Are they actually starting to take the notes to now actually work with because she's got a new publicist and they're clearly trying to up their cred. They got a Netflix show. While they're in the flop era, everybody loves a comeback, guys. So are we with, I know I don't want it, but I sense it. I know how these trends go up and down. Are we in a mood now? Could there be more of these where they actually get these awards and seem like they're legit to most people who aren't in the know? And is this going to be an upswing for them? Is this what it's going to be? Now, I don't think it will ultimately. I think they're going to whiff it again because they're frauds and it'll get exposed eventually. But tonight was a slight win for them. Now, slight win in that who the hell watches the ESPYS awards? It was not even on because Joe Biden talked too long in his press conference after calling... God, he called Kamala Harris Vice President Trump, and Lewinsky called him, what's his name, Putin. Anyway, no politics here. Nobody watched because Biden was just talking for so long that the ESPYs was delayed. So did people even really see this? I think the people who are going to watch this is us. People who are there to criticize, or the people who love them, and then just some sports people are going to watch. And more often than not, those sports people have no idea the truth to these two. They've probably seen the South Park. They probably don't like them. And at the end of the day, get mad at me all you want. This is going to play in their favor. Now, I'll be interested to see how the media reacts today and through the weekend and through the week. Will there be, because I'm sure some press like us is going to tell the truth, but will enough people listen? Or will some people attempt to back down and say, you know what? Too many amazing veterans were on that stage. I'm not going to criticize this because I don't want to look like it. I think there could be. So as frustrating as it is, I got to give them a slight win on this. As hard as it was to watch, even though I know the truth, man, they got a good marketing team tonight. This was a good deal. They got in there shaming everybody for the gaslighting that's going on here. Shame. But that's how the media game works, guys. Everybody does this all across the board in all sorts of celebrity and Hollywood channels. It's all a sham to sell to sponsors, and they sold themselves as sponsors and got it pulled off. And even the diss at the beginning by Serena was soft. It was like, we made fun, but not really, didn't we? So I got to say, overall, this was a pretty disappointing night in that I just feel like we've all been lied to. We've all been, it's shenanigans afoot. But that's what we do here on Popcorn Planet and Popcorn Palace. We call it out. Pop culture justice, baby. We're not going to let them get away with this. And if you want to make sure we don't, you got to stay tuned to the truth here. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for all alerts, and smash that like button. Look, because when they get a win, I call it out for a win. I'm not here just to crap on them all the time. But this was clearly another PR opportunity for them. That's all this was. And while it may look like a good PR opportunity for a lot of people out of the know, I still can see through it and know exactly why they're there. To use these veterans to get this win, right? And that's what's so frustrating. But man, I'm impressed she stayed in her seat. I'm impressed. So I got to say it is what it is.